With former Vice President Joe Biden's projected victory comes a historical moment in American politics. Senator Kamala Harris is set to become the first female vice president. PJ Walker spoke with women in the Peace Garden State about what this win means for women in America.
The 2020 election made history in many ways. One being Senator Kamala Harris becoming the first woman, first person of color, and first person of South Asian descent to hold the office of vice president.
We did it. We did it, Joe. You're going to be the next president of the United States.
The 56-year-old will reach the highest position a woman has ever held in the U.S. government, and it's an inspiration to many.
We're thrilled with the election of Kamala Harris.
Christy Wolf is the executive director of the North Dakota Women's Network, an organization focused on educating and promoting women, including in elected offices. She says Harris's win was decades in the making.
In 2020, we're celebrating the centennial of the ratification of the 19th Amendment, giving most women the constitutional right to vote. And now, 100 years later, Kamala Harris shatters the glass ceiling.
Wolf believes Harris will change the path of leadership in the country for other women, like Shirley Chisholm, the first African-American woman to be elected to the U.S. Congress in 1968.
I would remind all Americans at this hour of the words of Abraham Lincoln, "A house divided cannot stand."
And even women in the Peace Garden State, like former U.S. Senators Heidi Heitkamp and Jocelyn Burdick.
There are inherent experiences and priorities shared by women across the political spectrum that bring a unique perspective, and they have lived experiences that are different.
Shelby Waters, the interim president of the YWCA, says we are even seeing strides for women on the local level.
I think it's a huge inspiration to young people. But here in Minot, we're already doing incredible work. We had our first lesbian elected as the vice president of city council. So all in all, I think right here in Minot, we're already setting an excellent example for young women and girls.
An example that could inspire generations to come.
But while I may be the first woman in this office, I will not be the last. Because every little girl watching tonight sees that this is a country of possibilities.
PJ Walker, KX News.
And North Dakota has never elected a woman as governor, but two women have served as lieutenant governor, Ruth Myers in 1985 and Rosemary Murdahl in 1993.
We have an important